Here we are. I'm your host, Margie Taylor for Conroe Culture News, 106.1. And of course, we are Facebook Live on Conroe Culture News and irlonestar.com. So guests today include Megan Korenick. She's the Director of Events for the Woodlands Chamber, and she is here with Katie Winston, who is interning and learning oh so much. We will also hear about the Monties that are coming up at the Crichton Theater this Saturday night with Stephen Green and Marita Kilgore. Katrina Johnson will tell us about Jace Magazine and her back-to-school drive this Saturday. And Chris Easley will be here with his back-to-school project that's happening in Conroe. So lots of events, lots of things going on. And listen up because, you want to stay posted to what's happening. So also some events that are happening in downtown Conroe. We have the scavenger hunt coming up this Saturday. So that's a lot of fun. And you show up at 10 a.m. at Founders Plaza, which is at the park that's on the corner of Metcalf and Main. Get your participant sheet and answer the questions. I believe there's 16 questions. There's a bonus question. Doesn't cost you anything. Get a partner, bring a pen, and get at it. It goes from 10 till noon. You pick up your sheets at Founders Plaza Park and turn them in at the same place. And of course, you got to write legibly because if we can't read your name and your phone number, we can't call you to tell you what prizes you won. But there will be a prize donated from all the participating venues, and we will call you for those. So those that have the correct answers are eligible to win a prize. So this is the third time we've done this. We've done it on an afternoon, like 11 to 2 during the week, and that had a pretty good turnout. Then we did it in the evening, and that had a great turnout. We've never done it on Saturday, so we're excited about having the scavenger hunt this coming Saturday. And the merchants will all have free tickets in their shops to attend the Tribute to Conroe Music Festival that starts at 1 o'clock and goes till 11 or midnight, something like that, at Heritage Plaza. And that music festival will feature music from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, cover bands. So it's free to first responders, teachers, military, children under 12, and they will have a children's play area. They're going to have food trucks, vendors, and of course, some alcohol, most likely. But you can get free tickets from the merchants downtown to get in. And so come visit. They have those right now as well. So visit downtown Conroe. And you can find out more about what's going on in downtown Conroe by going to experiencedowntownconroe.com. It always has a listing of our monthly events. So August is right in there. Check it out. Live music every single day of the week in downtown Conroe. So nothing's better than life in Conroe. So speaking of that, let's move on down south to the Woodlands and hear from Megan telling us a little bit about the Woodlands Chairman's Ball with the Woodlands Chamber and what the theme is. So, hey, Megan, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Margie. Yeah, we're really excited. So we have one of our biggest annual events coming up. It's called Chairman's Ball. This is an event that was started ever since the Woodlands Chamber was founded. It was actually founded about 40 years ago, and that's exactly when Star Wars came out.
What a coincidence.
Exactly. What a perfect theme. So we figured might as well make that the theme for this ball. Basically, it's a black tie gala honoring our outgoing chairman and welcoming our incoming one, and also just really celebrating what the chamber has done this past year. Every year it's themed. Themes have ranged from Havana Nights, Alice in Wonderland, Monopoly.
Fairy tales.
Yes, everything. 40 different themes. So this year, the theme is Star Wars, May the Force be with you, and beyond.
So did Frank pick that theme?
He did. Frank Holmes. He is our current chairman of the board. He represents Sam Houston State University, and the chairman always gets a big say in what that theme is going to be. So he was really excited.
Is he into Star Wars?
I think so. I think we all...
He is now, right? Too late now.
We all kind of have a little bit of Star Wars fans in us. But he thought it was really fitting in terms of it matching perfectly with the 40th anniversary of the chamber.
It's a great coincidence, a great partnership. So that is very exciting. Of course, I have a costume. Do you have a costume?
I don't yet, but that's what makes this event very unique. Although it is a black tie gala, we do encourage costumes. So people can dress up if they want to be a Jedi, if they want to be, Darth Vader, anything like that. People can dress up.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm.
So, Katie, tell me about your experience and what you've been doing at the chamber.
So basically, I've just been helping Megan with whatever she needs. I've really just been kind of following people around, seeing what goes on in the chamber. I'm really kind of new to the business world, but that's what's really great about this. Some of the things I've been doing is included, blowing up balloons or making phone calls for tabletop decorators. Really just a wide range of things, but it's been a really great experience.
So where do you attend school?
I go to Sam Houston State University.
Well, what a coincidence. Yeah. It's all about Sam Houston today. So you will be attending the Chairman's Ball.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Costume unknown. I mean, we don't want to give away any secrets of what anybody's wearing. I bet even Dick might be going to the show. I mean, to the Chairman's Ball. He kind of gave that eyebrow look, so I'm thinking he might be. Who knows? Who knows? We don't even know what people, who they are if they're in costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
So tell me some of the tabletop decorators and what we can see.
Okay, so it's going to be next Saturday, this event. It's going to be August 18th at the Woodlands Waterway Marriott. It begins at 6. And another thing that makes this event different from all the galas that go on all around town is that we actually have tabletop decorators who come in and decorate these tables, and they represent their company and also tie it to theme. We offer this opportunity to any member of the Woodlands Chamber. So right now we have about 45 decorators.
Wow, that's a lot. You got them.
They do.
All right.
They came in. And they get to decorate it. They decorate a whole table of 10. We basically just provide the tablecloth and the chair covers, and they come in and completely transform it. Home Consignment Center is coming in this year. Last year, they won one of the awards, and they're actually decorating 2 tables. So we're really excited. We have Houston Methodist. We have Interfaith. We have Karate of the Woodlands, Lone Star College. A bunch of people are decorating tables.
That's exciting. Are you getting excited?
I am. I'm really excited to see it all come together. You walk into that ballroom, it's completely empty, just tablecloths. And then when the night kicks off, they have elaborate centerpieces that range multiple feet in height. They get so creative. Sam Houston always comes in and decorates a table. They actually go above and beyond, and they even bring in their own tabletop. Last year, I was celebrating the heart of the community, and they actually made a giant heart that people got to sit around. When it was Havana Nights, they actually brought in their own rum barrel, and then they sat like a wooden board around it. So
very creative.
People go all out for these decorations.
Well, I'm looking forward to that. I'm sure it will be a fabulous, fun event. And the best part of planning events, because you plan a lot, I've planned a lot of events, is when you're experiencing it, because then it's done. All the planning is so stressful trying to get all the pieces together, right?
Yes.
and then seeing it all come to fruition. So you don't have to be a chamber member to go there to that, correct?
No, this event is open to anyone that wants to come. It's $150 a ticket. If you do buy a whole table of 10, you get a discounted rate. So we do offer a little bit of a discount for that. But your ticket comes with a 3-course meal. We have an evening of dancing. We'll have a DJ there provided by JD Entertainment. So there'll be a whole evening full of festivities.
And prizes,
and
awards.
Prizes, yes. And at the table that you sit at, one lucky winner actually gets to win the centerpiece. So something that the tabletop decorators come in and you could win that big grand prize. And then also if you come to the ball, every single person gets a little gift donated by the tabletop decorator. So you walk away with a lot of goodies at this event.
Oh, how fun. Nice parting gifts. So what are there's still spaces available to reserve?
Yes. We're still taking tickets, even though it's next Saturday. But yes, if they want to go online, if they want to go to the Woodlands Chamber website, just woodlandschamber.org, you can go ahead and
Pops
purchase.
Up right there.
Mm-hmm. We also are posting about it on Facebook. You can see past photos of tabletop decorators, what those decorations look like, what the event looks like as a whole. So you can go to the Chamber's Facebook page. Really, any outlet that you look at, you'll be able to find Chairman's Ball.
How fun. I'm very excited. What do you think, Katie? Are you excited? Have you been to any of these kind of events before?
I have not. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like.
Maybe we'll see Chewie and
all those characters there.
All the characters. The Ewoks. I like the Ewoks.
They are very cute.
They're cute. What are the guys' names with the scary eyes, the red eyes? I bet Dick knows. The Sandman, kind of like, is that what they're called? Sandmen? They're real scary. They wear hoods and they're dark and they have glowing red eyes.
They're called Jawas.
What are they called?
Jawas.
Jawas?
Yeah.
They're kind of
There's
scary.
lots
I
of
wouldn't know
characters.
that.
Lots of movies.
I don't know. There's been many different sequels of Star Wars, and I'm never sure where it's starting and ending. But there's a lot of pretty people that are very involved with Star Wars. Anyway, I have a costume. I'm excited about it.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell us about it?
No.
You want to wait to reveal it?
No, I'm just very excited. And hopefully I could maybe even borrow a wig from my friend Jennifer Bruce of Hello Woodlands, because I know she has several and she's very into it as well. I'm still working on the hologram thing too. I don't think they've gotten back with you, have they?
Not yet. But we'll have other elements in there that will be fun. We actually are offering a signature drink. It's going to be themed to the lightsabers. It's going to be light side or dark side. So you can choose your side. So the light side is going to be a blue cocktail. It's kind of a sweeter type of one. And then the dark side is red. It has kind of like Fireball in it. And that one's kind of more of like
Fireball.
Your tangy one. So you can pick your side. We're going to have a competition throughout the night. Which side is winning? Is it the light side or the dark side?
Good or evil?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play evil.
I think a lot of people will too.
I want to be evil. I don't want to be nice anymore.
It'll be fun to see which side wins.
Yes. I will be dark. I will be in black. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. I think I'm going to go with the black dress too.
I'm excited about that.
It's
not my normal look.
Something different. That's what I love about it.
Something a little edgy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go to woodlandschamber.org. I thought it was woodlandschamber.org. Find out all the information. Of course, if you want to get involved in things, find out more about the chamber. There's an after hours tomorrow night at TWFG, which is above Panera Bread at the Woodlands Mall. You can go there, be a guest, join it. Find out about what the Woodlands Chamber is all about. It's a great business advocacy outlet. It helps your business grow. I know it's helped my business a lot. The Woodlands Chamber has. All the chambers do. I think that's their big source of what they do is uniting people together. But it's more than that. It's more about the relationship building. You get to know people like both of you guys.
Exactly.
And share some funny laughs and things,
And the Chairman's Ball is great for networking too. We're expecting over 600 people to attend this event. So we have multiple sponsors. Our presenting underwriter is Sam Houston State University. So they're obviously heavily involved. We've been talking about them. But we have multiple sponsors and we have multiple tabletop decorators. So we have a variety of companies that are going to be represented.
Okay, so that's August 18th, 6 o'clock, the Woodlands Waterway Marriott. Go to woodlandschamber.org to find out about it. And you can re-listen to this video if you want later on today, if you missed anything. Anything else you want to add, Katie?
I think we're all good.
We're all good. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and be back with our next guest. I'm Margie Taylor, your host, and this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic Center.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 936-539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
Hispanic Chamber Connections with Dr. Carlos Sanchez, President of the Woodlands Conroe Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, featuring event announcements, member highlights, and more. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
A Lone Star Community Radio is Montgomery County's radio station with talk, music, weather, and traffic for Montgomery County. Have a question or comment about one of our shows? Want to know how to reach a host? Just contact the station at irlonestar.com or call in and leave a message at 936-647-3776. Get involved with your community with the Lone Star Community Radio.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
And we are back, and we're doing our second segment here on Monday, August the 6th, 2018. I'm Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, FM 104.5, 106.1, Lone Star Community Radio, out of downtown Conroe, where there is always something happening. So my next guest today is Patrina Johnson, and she is with Jace Magazine, and she's going to tell us about a few things she has going on this Saturday and what the heck Jace Magazine is. So welcome, Patrina.
Thank you.
So tell me about yourself. What is Jace Magazine?
The Jace Magazine was a vision given to me from God to help people draw closer to Christ. And I started off writing in the magazine, and I expanded it to a nonprofit to show the love of Christ in the community. You can't just talk about it. You have to demonstrate it.
So how do you do that?
We do several activities in the communities where we feel there's a dire need. We do the Back to School Bash, which will be this Saturday in the Woodlands at Dairy Queen. And we're partnering with Montgomery County Youth Services this year. So I'm really excited about that. We also do a holiday giveaway every year, and we have people donate, and I take them to schools, to families that are in dire need, that cannot afford to give their kids Christmas presents. And so now we have just implemented a youth writing workshop to help kids grow in their writing and to hopefully encourage them to express themselves through writing, not just through video games and
there's a good outlet.
Yeah.
So tell me about your partnership with Montgomery County Youth Services.
They came to me and they found out about it and they wanted to join in and they thought it was a great activity. And I said, sure. And we're going to be out there. We're going to have Home Depot with arts and crafts. We have Academy have donated, Target have donated, like I said, Home Depot, Dairy Queen, and so much more, people in the community. So I just want to thank all my sponsors.
Absolutely. So is some of this, the back to school supplies, going to the different youth that are with Montgomery County Youth Services?
Yes, they are bringing some out, but anybody in the community is welcome. You don't have to live in the Woodlands to come out.
Okay.
Anybody is welcome. We are hoping that if you truly, truly have a need, that's the ones we want to come.
So are you still taking donations for different items?
Yes. I am still taking donations up to
everything, whatever they can think of.
If they want to donate backpacks, they want to donate school supplies. If they want monetary donations, they can go to www.thejacemagazine.com and hit the PayPal button, and the money will go toward the supplies and to keep the activities going.
So Jace, the Jace Magazine, that's JACE, correct?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure that everybody knows that. So the kind of items that people can expect to see are those things that are on those massive lists, like notebook paper,
crayons, composition books, backpacks, pens, rulers, erasers, everything. We will have it. And
that's
we
nice.
Need more and more donations.
Folders, dividers.
Yes.
So
and I also want to thank Interfaith of the Woodlands, because we will be there Thursday sorting out the backpacks. So I'm just really grateful because this is one of my biggest ones this year. I started just doing it by myself, just going to different schools. Then I started coordinating. So to have someone find out about me and want to partner, I feel really, really blessed.
So do you need volunteers for this event?
Yes, we need volunteers. Montgomery County Youth Services has volunteers coming, and I'm hoping to have some. I have reached out to Microsoft, which, by the way, I want to thank them also, Microsoft in the Woodlands. Anybody is welcome to come out. We do need Hispanic volunteers also.
All right.
Bilingual.
Sure. You don't want to have a language barrier.
Absolutely. We want everybody to feel comfortable to come out and get what they need.
You know, that's a really nice project and it makes a difference to the community. Because I remember, I mean, it's been a while, so I'm sure the cost hasn't gone down any, but you spend a lot of money on back to school. I used to spend more money at back to school for my kids than I did at Christmas because clothing, supplies, I mean, the list goes on. I'm like, holy moly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you got to make sure that they look the part too. They usually need new shoes and those aren't cheap. And then you got to get all the supplies that they need. And it's tough. It's tough, especially on single parents as well.
Absolutely. And that's who I'm really targeting. I mean, you don't have to be a single parent, but that's who I want to show the love of Christ. And we want them to know that there is help out there.
So what's going forward after this? Do you have other projects that you're working on?
In December, we will do our Christmas giveaway. Once again, I will target different schools and go to the counselors and find out which parents actually need it. And of course, like I said, we just implemented our youth writing workshop. So that will be picking up at Bear Branch Recreation Center at the Woodlands in September. So I'm feeling really blessed.
Very nice. So they can always go to thejacemagazine.com to find out volunteer opportunities, your events. Do you have a Facebook page?
Yes, I do. It needs to be updated with the Jace.
But is the Jace Magazine?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure I put that out there too. I couldn't find it when I was looking. Okay. So that is this Saturday, August 11th from 10 to 2 at the Dairy Queen in Woodlands. What's the address of that?
It's 2300 Brookthorn Place, Woodlands, Texas, 77380. And it's from 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
Yes.
So do they have to show any kind of proof to be eligible for any of the back to school items?
No, I'm just going to take your word for it.
Well, what a good thing. Yeah. You know, that's good. So I know that when is the weekend when they do the tax-free?
That will be the same weekend.
It's this weekend?
Yes, that's this weekend.
Wow. Okay. So everybody's going to be out doing stuff, back to school stuff this weekend. So that would probably be then this Friday, Saturday, Sunday is tax-free as well. So while you're out there, stop by the Dairy Queen, make a donation.
Absolutely.
You know, make a donation of back to school things or a monetary donation.
And it goes a long way. I want people to know that, you know, some people say, well, I don't really have the time to go get the backpacks and how much do you need? If you went to my website and donated $5, they have no idea how much that goes a long way. So hit the PayPal button, $5 or bring out a backpack. And they can also donate it at the Dairy Queen. Go in there and put the backpacks in there. So there's all kinds of ways to help the community.
So if there's some people that can't make it, let's say, will you have leftover things? You said you're going to be working with Interfaith as well.
At Interfaith, we're going to be dividing them up. The ones that are left over, I will be at the Microsoft Back to School rally, actually the next day, giving them, they're inviting youth out. So any backpacks that are left over, I will give them.
So Sunday, you'll be at the Microsoft store in the Woodlands Mall.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then. So
I have a busy weekend.
Yeah. It's that time of year. So again, that's the jacemagazine.com, JACE magazine.com.
Yes.
And this is Patrina Johnson. So give Patrina a little love.
Yes.
And
a lot of love.
Okay. A lot of love. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you, Patrina. We appreciate this. And so we're going to take another break and we're going to be back talking about the Monty Awards that are happening this Saturday. I'm Margie Taylor, your host, and this is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic.
Thank you.
Lone Star Boxer Rescue is a nonprofit organization serving Montgomery County and surrounding areas. dedicated to the health and well-being of the boxer breed. Lone Star Boxer Rescue is run and managed 100% by volunteers since 1999. Our main objective is to rescue, rehabilitate, and rehome boxers that come to us from many sources, including local animal shelters, owner surrenders, and strays. For more information about Lone Star Boxer Rescue, visit our website at lsbr.org.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available in Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Okay, we are back. I'm Margie Taylor, your host for Conroe Culture News, Lone Star Community Radio, downtown Conroe, 104.5, 106.1, and we have the show every Monday at noon to 1 o'clock, and it is live Facebook, live YouTube, and live, whatever. Of course, you can always come outside here on the sidewalk and probably hear us as well. So my third guest today, talking about all the events that are going on in the next week, there's a lot of things. So we're going to talk about the Monty Awards. And the Monty Awards, I don't know how many years it's been going on, but they can tell you. So I have Stephen Green and Marita Kilgore, who have both been involved for a number of years with this project. So welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very
So
much.
how long have the Monty Awards been going on?
This is the 7th year.
7th year. Okay.
Right. And this is the 4th year we'll have it at the Crichton.
Where was it before?
For 3 years it was at the Owen,
Okay.
but due to the size of the
Yeah.
program, we had to move it over to the bigger venue.
And it's a great program. I mean, it's a big award program. People dress up for this in evening gowns. And if you can imagine the awards that you watch on TV, it's kind of that same thing, only it has the flavor of Conroe to it. And it's nice. It's fun. It's a gala. It's all that, right,
Right.
Marita?
We-
Absolutely. It's a fancy schmancy dress up event.
Fancy schmancy. Yes. And there's even an after party, right?
Right. We call it the most glamorous night of the year for downtown Conroe. And so you come, you get your $15 ticket, you get a tasting of all the musicals that have gone on throughout the year. You get to see all the awards that are given out. And then afterwards, we have an after party in Founders Plaza across the street. Part of it sponsored by Bernhardt Winery and the others by members of the Greater Conroe Arts Alliance. That we just have a night of fun.
Yeah. So what people may not realize is both theater companies, the Players Theater Company and Stage Right of Texas, and do you have CYT in that at all?
No, this year we'll be having CCT. If nothing happens, their one show a year will become part of this program.
For next year.
For
Well,
next
for
year.
the
So right
coming
now,
year.
it's just the
It
two
is just-
theater companies, right? I just want to make sure I had that right.
Right.
But what people don't realize is that this is all volunteer. This is not paid gig thing. So when they take the time to do the sets, the props, direct, the artwork, the costumes,
You do it for the love of the theater.
you do it because it's something you care about. So when you win these awards, it's a big deal. It's a night to shine, you know, and it makes you feel good. So you want the audience to be there. You want people to see. So tell me about some of the different nominations.
So we have 21 different categories you could be nominated in, from Best Lead Actor in a Musical to Best Set Design. And this year we actually increased the number of nominations from 3 to 4 just to recognize more people. So there actually is that additional kind of recognition. But this year we had a lot of shows were nominated. Some of them got a lot of nominations. Young Frankenstein, Hello Dolly, Beauty and the Beast. They all got a lot of nominations, and so the judges, picked some really good shows this year, and then all the other shows were great too. Looking at the results and the nominations, I can tell it was a very close year for all the shows.
We're lucky to have so many great performances out here. People don't realize that. So when they run, and they run generally 3 weeks, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the matinee is on Sunday, and then it's over. But all the time that it takes to rehearse and plan is a lot, right, Maria?
It is. It's extreme. You have about 8 weeks for a standard show. If you have a musical, you have more. So like for the upcoming season, we had auditions for Seven Brides on June the 17th, but the show opens August the 31st. So you have a good 2.5 months to try to get your everything perfect so that you are that award-winning show and you're putting on a really great performance for everyone.
And just because you don't get nominated doesn't mean it's not a good show. I mean, it's 7 people, 7 golden ticket holders get to choose.
Who are these 7 people?
We will not tell you.
Yeah. But we'll
So
say,
are the judges the nominee people too? Are they the same people?
The judges are non-affiliate, so they don't participate in shows. They're not directors. They're
random judges.
Some of them are audience members that have been around for a long time. Some of them are professionals in the arts community that have more.
And they have to go to all the shows, right?
They have to go to all the shows.
They have to go to one performance of every single show that is presented. Yes.
Well, of course they do. They should.
They're supposed
Right.
to.
And we have alternates just in case there are people that can't make a show for personal reasons, whatever it is. So we always make sure we have 7.
So do you pick these people at the beginning, like now, for your next whole year?
Before the new season starts.
Exactly.
We have those individuals in place. Yes.
And the season ends when?
It ends the very end of July, would be the last show of each.
So that's why you have the Montes now, the first
Right.
week or so in August.
Because the second Saturday of August, because our new season will always start usually the very end of August. You have a small window to get the award ceremony in before you start your new programs.
Right. Sort of like a nice way to end the year to say, like, okay, that season is over.
Right.
New season is going to start now.
Perfect. When you're going to do awards, so that just makes sense. Like sporting events or anything else, that's when you do it. So, Stephen, have you participated in any of these?
I've never been in a show, never
Really?
been backstage. This is the only thing I've done theater-wise. So,
Is help put this on.
right, it's helped put this on.
So, are you emceeing?
I'm not. No. Bill Schaefer and Carolyn Wong are going to be returning as our MCs. They did it last year, and I believe the year before as well. So they're a lot of fun to listen to, and they're great
Drama.
MCs. and the whole night is a lot of fun. It's hilarious to see what all goes on and kind of the inside jokes on some of them.
So, have the both of you been working to get this put on, this production for the Montes?
For the Montes, yes. There's a board. There's
We
several
have
individuals.
about a group of about 7 that has been putting it on for the last month. Only a couple of people work on it year round, to make sure the judges go to the shows and the ballots get to the CPAs.
There's a lot more to it than people
But
realize.
once the ceremony kind of gets about a month or two out, we put together a group of people that are interested in volunteering to actually put the ceremony on. So those people really usually have had nothing to do with the ballots or anything like that. That all is handled by the CPA.
None of us have anything to do with the ballot.
Well, yeah. None of
So
us
it's
have.
very secretive. So do you
Right.
guys know who won
No,
or anything?
We don't. Well, the CPA tallies all of the ballots and they put the winners in a card and we're given, these are the finalists.
Yeah, the CPA will the night of the Montes bring envelopes with the winners. We know who the nominees are, but our crew doesn't know who wins.
So it's a lovely surprise for everybody.
That's fun. Yes. So it's just like any other big award presentation.
Yeah, we very much mirror the Tonys. We
Right.
try to do very much similar type of stuff, but kind of with the Conroe local community theater twist to it.
So you can always go and see a lot of different people that you know, all dressed up glamorously. I went last year. I remember it. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, if you're an audience member, it would be a nice thing to go to the show because one, you get to see and meet and talk with all your favorite actors and actresses, and you also, if you've never really if you've only been to one theater or you've only been to the other, or you've only kind of sort of been once or twice,
Involved,
this
yes.
is a good way to go and get like a little tasting menu of what it's like, the musicals, and hopefully in the future we can work in some of the straight plays and the ceremony, but you can kind of get a little feel for what is offered.
And you can
throughout
learn
the
to
year.
appreciate it a little more and what's being put into it, what's behind it.
Right. This year we had 8 musicals, and we're going to have a song from each musical in the show.
So those performers who did it on stage will get up. And that's what he was saying. If you really only go to one theater or maybe you only get to go to 2 shows throughout the entire year, when you come to the Montes, you're going to see something from every single musical. And we are working on trying to do a little skit, some snippet from those straight shows as well in the future.
It might be fun to add a little preview of what's to come, too. I know that would add just more thing.
It adds some time.
Yeah. Everybody's always worried about that. How long is this taking?
Yeah, I mean, and that's one of the things we try and keep it as we got to keep it as short as we can. I mean, it's a 2-hour, 2.5-hour show sometimes. This year we're missing a couple of things that we pulled out of the show, but that will shorten it up a little bit, I think, to keep what we want the show to be without growing it to be 3 hours long.
Right. People
just
have
too
a hard
much.
time sitting that long
Right.
without an intermission or
Mhm.
anything like that. So when it ends, everybody's going to walk over to Founders Plaza.
Correct.
And in their gowns or their whatever. And is the Jazz Connection going to be playing?
The Jazz Connection will be performing. That will be in the entertainment for the evening over there. So they will play until about midnight. And we'll have tables set up with refreshments on all of the tables for everyone. You just come over there and pick a table, get a little plate. And, Bernhardt Winery will have the wine, so there'll be wine, water, and
find out a little bit
some
more about some of the other organizations that are part of the Greater Conroe Arts Alliance. There's 15, 16 different organizations
There
that
are
are
now
part of
17.
that. 17. That's right. Yes. I just added 2 today, as a matter of fact. So we have Sounds of Texas that just added, and the Historical Commission also was just added, I believe. So that's exciting. And CYT is a new member-ish.
Well,
is it their community theater now too, right?
Well, CYT is their youth program, and CCT, Christian Community Theater, is their adult, and the CCT puts on one performance a year.
And we're using this next year as kind of a trial to see how feasible, because one weekend is hard to get all of your judges to go to. So we're kind of taking this as a trial year to make sure we can feasibly add them to the show for the future.
How many judges do you have?
7.
Yeah, there's 7 and then a handful of alternates.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And who are they? No.
Yeah, we're not gonna tell you who they are. I mean, because we do take very seriously the process of the scoring, because You don't want
anybody to know who they are.
Yeah,
you want them to just be able to go in there and enjoy and see what's going on.
Yeah, we keep it as fair as we can. That's why we don't get judges that are in shows. We don't get judges that are directors.
No biases.
Right. So we try to limit it as much. I mean, we're all humans, so some people might have some, but we limit that as much as possible. And we don't handle the ballots; those go straight to the CPA. So we try and keep it as locked down and as secret and fair as possible.
Kind of makes it more fun and exciting. So they can still get tickets. They can get them through the CrichtonTheater.org. They can go to the Monty's.
Yeah, the MontyAwards.com is our website.
MontyAwards.com, and you also have a Facebook page. And on that Facebook page, you have listed all the different nominees.
Right, and our website,
all the different categories.
We have that on our website as well. You can actually see all the winners from all of our past shows. There's photo galleries from our past shows as well. Sometimes there's even a video of our past shows on. So if you kind of want a preview, we have some videos on that website as well.
And the tickets are only $15.
Right.
For a whole night of entertainment.
With dinner after, well, not dinner, but refreshments
a party
afterwards.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Treats, eats, that's
alcohol.
Alcohol.
Yeah, a lot of people take it as a nice.
You're celebrating already. Calm down.
I don't drink, and I don't drink.
A lot of people take this night to get dressed up real nice. They'll go out to eat with their family, and then beforehand, then they'll come to the show, stay after, and it's like you said, it's only $15. So you can't go to eat for $30 for you and a date anymore. So
that's right.
We try to keep the price way down so that it's really just supposed to be about celebrating the pursuit of excellence and doing really.
And you have an award for that, don't you?
That's sort of our motto. We have a
lifetime achievement.
We have a lifetime achievement award that both theater groups give out nominees, and we select the kind of somebody who's dedicated their life to the community. But most of them are based on the judges' scores. That's the only one that's not based on the judges.
Right. So will you be giving that out?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have that as well.
Okay, another big secret.
Yeah, that one's also.
It's all about secrets.
Well, we try and keep it locked. I mean,
keep it locked down.
Things
That's
spread
right.
around, yeah.
You have to go to find out. Right. The end of the story.
Yeah, it'll be August 11th at 8 p.m. at the Crichton Theater. Tickets are $15. Like you said, you can get it at the CrichtonTheater.org. And hope you show up and come.
Okay. All right. We're going to take another quick break and then end with our last segment. This is sponsored by Roger Stein Chiropractic, and I am Margie Taylor. We'll be right back.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
Are you interested in learning more about preparing quick, healthy, and safe meals for your family? Would you like to spend time with others learning tips and tricks, along with practicing and tasting nutritious food? If so, the On the Road to Healthy Living Mobile Cooking School is for you. Call Amy Ressler at Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service at 936-539-7825 to find a class near you or volunteer to host a class.
Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Since 2004, Roger Stein Chiropractic has offered spine and joint manipulation services to residents of Montgomery County and surrounding areas. Conditions treated include lower back pain, migraines, headaches, whiplash, carpal tunnel, neck pain, sciatica, joint pain, sports injuries, herniated discs, and complications from pregnancy. Roger Stein Chiropractic, led by Dr. Stacy Rogers and Dr. Brian McGee, is an integrity-verified chiropractic clinic. Call 936-441-9990 for an appointment or visit rogerssteinchiropractic.com. That's RODGERSSTEIN chiropractic.com.
Remember to download the Lone Star Community Radio app from your Google Play Apple Store. Bring Montgomery County's community radio with you anywhere with your smartphone or tablet. If you are in the Conroe area, tune in on FM 104.5, 106.1. If you are on your computer, bookmark irlonestar.com as your internet radio station. Lone Star Community Radio, broadcasting 24/7 from the heart of downtown Conroe, Texas.
An estimated 1 in 10 births will result in a neonatal intensive care stay, also known as the NICU. Overnight, a family can find themselves and their newborn baby in a critical situation. The Mila Foundation financially and spiritually assists families in need. If you would like to volunteer or become a monthly sponsor, please visit us at www.themilafoundation.org. Again, that's www.themilafoundation.org, because every life matters.
Okay, we are back now with our final guest. We're going to hear from Chris Easley with another back to school drive that is happening this Saturday. So we've had a lot of fun things going on this week. So hopefully you'll remember we have the Woodlands Chairman's Ball is happening Saturday, August 18th. The Jace Magazine is having their school drive at the Dairy Queen in the Woodlands. And then the Montes are having their award ceremony between the two performance theaters, Stage Right of Texas and the Players Theater Company, this Saturday night. You can still get tickets at CrichtonTheater.org to find about the awards and going to that. So we have Chris Easley here. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Great. So tell me about your event that's this Saturday and where it is.
Our event is over at Booker T. Washington Park. It's the old First Street Park. Well, the new First Street Park.
New
say.
Playground, all
yes,
that
ma'am.
stuff. Yes.
It's across the street from TNT, right off First Street. Our event's from 10:30 to 1:30, and we're doing a free back to school drive for all the kids in the community. It's obviously it's free. We're doing backpacks. We're doing raffle prizes. We're gonna have food, fun, and games for the family.
Sounds like a blast. So, are you checking eligibility, or anybody who needs assistance can just come and show up?
Yes,
what do they
ma'am.
need to do to get the school supplies?
It's anybody. We just ask that your child is present with you. But it's anybody who wants to come out. It's no registration. We first come, first serve.
And who are you sponsored by? Who are you with?
We are actually China Chapel United Methodist Church in partner with Easley Enterprise.
Easley Enterprise. What is Easley Enterprise?
We're a janitorial service.
Oh,
yes,
okay,
ma'am.
Okay. So where is China Chapel?
China Chapel is in Montgomery, Texas.
I thought so.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is that off of 105?
No, ma'am. It's right off of 149.
149.
Yes, ma'am.
It's been there a long time.
Yes, it has. Yes,
How long has that church been there?
Way
long
before
time.
me. Yes, ma'am. It's actually
Over
my grandmother's.
years?
Yes, ma'am. It's actually my.
So.
I think they just got declared a historical landmark in Montgomery as well.
That's exciting.
But it's my grandmother's church, and it was her mother's church. That's how
Wow.
long it's been there.
And you go to church there too?
Yes, ma'am.
Of course you do.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's just really cool.
Yes, ma'am. It is.
I remember seeing that many, many years ago.
Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's is this something you guys do all the time?
This is our third year. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And we started our first year. We just did Candy Cane Park, up under a little pavilion, and we just handed out bottles of water and bags. We did the best that we could, but it's been growing tremendously since me, my wife, and my sister have all gotten together, and we've been putting a lot of time and energy into it.
How many people do you expect there Saturday?
Last year we had, I want to say, right at 200. So this year, we're expecting like 250 this year.
So it's from 10:30 to 1:30. Do you think you'll last that long with supplies?
Yes, ma'am. We hand out supplies at the end of the event.
Okay.
So what we do, everybody comes. We get everybody lined up. We hand out the information of what they need to do. We have information booths set up for the day. We have information booths set up on finance, health, education, community help. With the city of Conroe is coming out. They're going to have an information booth up. We have Texas Home Visiting coming out. That's just another community organization that lets you know whether you can get housing, whether you can get daycare assistance. They test your kids to see if your kids need any extra tutoring and stuff like that. It's just a really great organization.
So all kinds of resources.
Yes, ma'am. All types of resources. And then we also have we have United Way coming out as well. Again, just more community help.
Is Rita Wiltz coming out there? Children's Books on Wheels?
Yes, ma'am. I was just notified about that.
Okay,
actually,
she's usually out there doing all kinds of books.
We were notified because she partners with our cousin. She's actually a family member, Lucretia Sheffield.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And Lucretia told us, I think that was
Rita.
Yes, ma'am. Lucretia told us yesterday that she would be coming out.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Known her for 15 years or
longer.
Good.
We're excited about having her.
She's
yes,
a good person, and she's usually out at those things. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. That just makes it much more beneficial for families to get all that information. Are you working with Salvation Army too?
Oh, no, man. We are working with Salvation Army, but we are working with
United Way.
And we're also we're having a STEM bus come out. STEM bus is it's a mobile museum, and they actually have multiple displays for the kids on the bus. And so what it does, it just provides them with information that's not readily provided to this community. As a kid, I didn't know about engineering and science and technology. That wasn't something that I knew about till I got to college. And as you know, when you get to college, you got your mind made up on what you want to do already.
Too late.
Yeah, it's too late, pretty much. Yes, man. So we want to introduce this stuff to these kids to these kids at a young age. And STEM just stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. And so when I was going to college, everybody was majoring in IT. That was taking over because everything was going over to digital and computers. The iPhone was coming out, stuff like that. And so now when my kids are getting ready to go to college, it's going to be STEM. And STEM really focuses on engineering. If you think about wind tunnel technicians, they're engineers. If you think about people who build your streets, your light grids, all of those are engineers. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. So is that going to be a hands-on activity for kids?
Yes, ma'am.
Interactive,
yes,
where they can really learn more
yes,
about
ma'am.
it?
So they just get on the bus and they check out the displays, and
that's nice.
They find out information about it. And again, it's just getting the information out to a group of kids that normally doesn't have it.
So where would somebody find out more information about your event?
You can look us up on Facebook. You can find me at Chris Easley. You can look up my wife, Erica Easley, and my sister, Brittany Hayes, all on Facebook.
Okay.
We've been posting. The city of Conroe is posting for us information.
Okay. So that is at Booker T. Washington Park on 1st Street in Conroe, back to school drive. Anybody come out there, enjoy the fun, get resources, get back to school items, 10:30 to 1:30 this Saturday. And this is Chris Easley. Check him out. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
All right.